we dropping down for the people. Let me go ahead and get it in here. Boom. Let's get it in here. We're going to be talking about these fabricated dates of the Bible. Fabricate. You see what I'm saying? You might as well just go ahead and take it to the nearest garbage can and discard it. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Take it to the nearest garbage can and discard it. All the fairy tales on how they say the book came to be, and please, it's time to do away with the mythology. We're gonna make sure we in the house today. Let me make sure I ain't gonna be no trolls in here, because I see y'all want to come in and try to disrupt. We ain't gonna do it. Now let's look at some of the fabricated dates. All right, we're in the house. Okay, yeah, we back in the house. We back in the house. I'm in the chat today. So I've been letting it ride out. I ain't gonna let it ride out today. Anyway, let's look at the fabricated dates of the Bible. Let me get this over here. So you'll know what you're working with. So you know what you're working. Okay, here we go. We're in the house. Now, let me make sure I don't let nobody sneak up in the chat with no type of nonsense. Is that it? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. When I say I got it, I got it. I just want to make sure okay, there we go. Is this it right here? Right here. All right. So now when we talking about the oldest complete New Testament. Okay, let's talk about the oldest complete New Testament. There is the Codex Sinaiticus. Okay? Codex Sinaiticus. Now this version is supposedly published 330 to 360 of the Common Era. All right, 330 to 360 of the Common Era. And Jesus Christ supposedly died in 33 AD. So you literally talking about 3 centuries after the man died, they got the complete story. Now make that make sense. Now I want y'all to make that make sense. How is it possible 300 years after the man died, you get the complete New Testament? Okay, and so that was written in Greek on parchment, vellum. And so it says, key points about the Codex Sinaiticus contains the entire New Testament and most of the Old Testament, what they call the Septuagint. Discovered in the 19th, see, this is the killing part about it. Just like the Dead Sea Scrolls, they find these manuscripts miraculously. Just miraculously. So this was discovered in the 19th century at St. Catherine's Monastery in Sinai, in Egypt. Now, peep that a lot of the oldest, and I told you that. And I told you that all the old Bibles are written on papyrus, just like when I tapped in with Moses. You see? So, the technology that they had was the technology of ancient Egypt. Okay, so you got the Codex Sinaiticus. Now, I say, well, damn, okay. Now they got other oldest. You got the Codex Vanaticus. You got the Codex Sinaiticus. That's 325 to 350, almost complete New Testament. Some parts are missing. Codex Alexandrius, 400 to 440 of the Common Era. And then you got Papyrus 46. Now look, see, I like this. I like this because I'm gonna show you something now. How we work. I'm telling you. I'm showing you that they can't beat me. They got to cheat me to beat me, and they can't even cheat me to beat me. Okay. So now you got this Papyrus 46. It was written 175 to 225 of the Common Era. Listen what it says now. Contains many Pauline letters, not complete New Testament. Then you got the Papyrus 66, 200 of the Common Era, Gospel of John, not complete New Testament. So these are the oldest books you see that they got in Christianity. Now my thing is, you got Papyrus 46, 175 to 225 of the Common Era. It just contained Pauline letters. No Gospels. Then you got Papyrus 66, 200. It says it contains Gospel of John, not complete New Testament. And then you get the Codex Sinaiticus at 330 to 360 of the Common Era, complete. Now here we go again. Because you got to have a template. You can see, I'll tell you, you cannot go from fragments to a complete book without a template. You see, you could go behind general. I want to smoke. Anybody, please do the research and come back and tell me I'm wrong. Please, come on. I want to smoke. So the oldest books are fragments. And then you get the complete Bible, 330 to 360. But the only thing is, what did you use as a template to get the other books? Where did you get the template? So I looked it up. I said, okay, the oldest Matthew. Keynotes. You got some papyruses here now. Oldest surviving manuscripts of Matthew. Papyrus 1, 250 of the Common Era contains a small fragment of Matthew 1 through verse 1 through chapter 1, verse 1 through 9. Then you got Papyrus 45, 200, both 250 of the Common Era includes portions of Matthew along with Mark and Luke. Listen, complete copies appear much later. Complete copies appear much later. Man, listen, ain't no way you gonna replicate 72 books or more without a template. So it's one thing, because You got Fragments. Where did you get the rest of the book from to get the Codex Sinaiticus? Where did you get the rest of the books? Huh? I just want to know. I just want somebody to tell me. And most of, you know what they're gonna tell you? It was memorized. I'm good. I'm Black Power to all the family out there. They're gonna tell you people memorize the books. They're gonna tell you people memorize the books. That's the right answer down there. They made it up. They made it up. No different. The Codex Sinaiticus is no different. They found it in the 19th century. Hid in some, and the Protestants did. You can look it up on YouTube. I'm about to get out of here. You can look it up on YouTube. The documentary is called The Lamp in the Dark. The Lamp in the Dark. And it's another one where the Protestants do 2 documentaries on the Catholics. And they bring up the Codex Sinaiticus and they tell you why it's fake. But the only thing is, I don't know what they think they working with. You see what I'm saying? But see, a lot of times you have to listen to, you know, the arguments, and then you learn all of it and crush all they butt. You see what I'm saying? Lamp in the Dark. Look it up. And it's about 2.5 hours long. So if you ain't no one person that like documentaries and things of that nature, you probably couldn't sit through it. Me, I could do it. It's nothing, you know, but it got a lot of information. It show you how these Catholics been making up a whole lot of forgeries, but the Protestants been doing the same thing. Anyway, I get right, Black family. Let me drop this link in there. Let me drop this link in here right quick. I'll be right back with some more heavy mental. Okay, I didn't get it all the way in there. Let me get it all the way in there. Man, Black Power to all my family out there. Real talk. There it is. Make sure y'all put that and get over there to Patreon. We got some fire coming up, man. Believe you me. I'm turning up on these people out here. Family. Boom.